What's up? So today we're gonna look at Connor Murphy. I never watched this guy before. I knew he was a friend of Arya's and Besus. I think I saw a couple of his videos. His whole thing was that, oh, I impress people because I have a six pack. Which, I mean, hey, everyone has their own thing. Yeah, let's see what he's been up to. I kind of started looking at his channel like a while ago, and then I noticed like the pandemic he didn't do much. His videos dropped down to a lot. He used to get like hundreds of thousands of views, even millions. Yeah, right here, 2.8, 3.5. And then it dropped down to like hundreds of thousands, then to tens of thousands. And then around here, he took like his content changed a lot. We're gonna just explore because I have no idea what's happening with this guy. Okay, so I saw a little bit of this video. We're gonna just watch it in its entirety. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Connor Murphy update, May 2021. He is safe. Okay, yeah, we're gonna figure out what's going on with this guy.
Leaf filter.
Nobody said it was you. So Neil, would you like to take the red pill? Oh, the red pill. There's no blue pill. Blue pill has been an illusion this entire time.
It's actually a gray pill. It's
So
all
yeah,
gray.
take two. I don't need one because
You know, gray is my favorite color. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Jones and me, that's Bobby Jones. I am Bobby Jones. That's who this voice is, don't you see? I am Bobby Jones. I'm the reincarnation of Bobby Jones. The best amateur of
What the fuck is going on?
all time who wanted to finally play professional, and that's who I am.
Matrix, Mr. Buddha.
All of this, everything that I'm doing right now is a story. I met Leslie Annabelle at the Grav house, and she was the most beautiful girl I ever seen in my life. And so I started thinking of a plan about how to make her mine. And I came up with this, Leslie Annabelle. Consider this the most exquisite, esculent proposal of all time, and I please say no. Because I like the chase. Leslie Annabelle.
It's kind of like a sensory overload type thing. This is really weird.
Would you please, for God's fucking sake, marry the second coming of Jesus Christ? I'm talking to you in sign language through telepathy.
What?
If you would like my Dogecoin, then follow the signs. Because you think it works. That's it.
Do you journal at all?
Yeah, I have a journal.
What's that?
I journal too. I've actually doing.
I have a journal that I wrote at the psych ward. If you guys want it, if you guys motherfucking want the journal, then I want you to, it's gonna be on eBay real shortly. So get ready for it. But anyway, thank you. What's the question?
Question real quick. Do you have, like, what are some things that you've kind of been enlightened to? Because I'm, like, on a spiritual journey myself.
You are God, motherfucker. I will talk to you later.
I agree, man.
I gotta go. I will talk to you later. Everyone's fucking God and they don't realize it.
I'm excited. I'm happy.
I've been through so much. I'm a psychonaut. Stoned ape theory. Stone fucking ape theory. I'm a stoned ape, don't you see? We took psilocybin mushrooms to evolve, you dumb fuck. We took psilocybin mushrooms to evolve. I evolved on my planet as a Khajiit by taking some fucking ferret catnip weird shit. It's all real.
Did you know that the average adult has 5
What
to 20
was
pounds
that?
of toxic poop in their body at any...
Shut up. Is he okay? Hey Connor, would you consider doing a 40-day fast from psychedelics for your channel? Hope you're doing well. Perfect example of when you think you're being creative and enlightened on drugs, but you are just a mess. Okay, so I kind of looked into this a bit. I think he's like doing DMT. I'm not sure. But holy shit. I saw like the first 30 seconds of that video not too long ago. I was like, whoa, I gotta save this for a segment. Holy crap. I was not expecting all that. So when did he start getting into all this? H3, what's right about me? What's that one?
Connor Murphy is my god.
You know, Ethan, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. God does have his favorites. And
What?
you, sir, you're my number one.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that video that H3 did on him. Connor Murphy wrote a 225-page book during his 40-day fast. Here it is for free. That comes out in 2 days. So conclusion, he want to live his life, but isn't able to cause psychiatric what? Basically, he went insane during quarantine, and he claims to become enlightened after his 40-day fast. Then overdosing on psychedelics is heightening his psychosis and delusions. This is very sad to see, and he hasn't yet been treated with proper help. Oh shit. So he's really going through something. It seems like everything went down during the pandemic. So we're gonna take this we're gonna follow the timeline.
All right, guys, I just want to start by saying that I am in no way a medical professional. I'm not licensed in any medical field. So everything I say here is just based off of my own accord and my own experience and observation. So take that with a grain of salt, if you will. Now let's talk about Connor. So I want to start by saying, yes, I am worried about Connor. If you guys have been following along, you know that a few weeks ago, Connor started posting some very bizarre stuff on his YouTube channel, and it turns out he took a very strong psychedelic called ayahuasca. It's actually one of the strongest psychedelics known to mankind, and it's also called the truth serum.
Doesn't Joe Rogan talk about that? Pretty sure he does. I know he talks about DMT. I don't know if he ever talked about ayahuasca though. Probably did. I don't know.
So eventually Connor posted a video titled Goodbye, in which he basically insinuated that he was going to end his life. When I saw this, I immediately called the police and drove over to his house, to which he was nowhere to be found. We spent all day looking for him.
We're gonna look at that goodbye video after. I'm kind of worried about him. Like I said, I never really watched the guy, and this video isn't meant to dunk on him. I really want to know what's happening. I'm very curious.
And finally, later in the day, I got a DM from a lady saying that Connor was at her store in Venice Beach. Great news. So I called the police and drove over there as fast as I could. When I got there, Connor was there, and when he was getting detained by authorities, he gave me a memory card from his camera and said, "Brett, I need you to make a video out of this and post it tomorrow on Sunday." Obviously, given the state that Connor was in, I decided that was not a good idea. But I did watch the footage, and when I watched the footage, it became clear to me that all of this was an act. Connor had no plans of hurting himself or anyone else, but me and my friends decided, obviously, not to put the content out there and to let Connor, release it if and when he was ready, which he actually ended up doing in one of his videos later on when he was released. So Connor spent 2 weeks in a psych ward, and I called him every few days. Rather, he called me, and we talked every few days, and he was able to get to a point where he was able to hold a normal conversation and speak normally, but yet one thing remained the same. The one thing that stayed the same was he just didn't want to talk about anything other than his his enlightenment and his awakenment, in my opinion. It's very possible that he's still in a manic state, you know, having these big, grandiose ideas and all this energy that you just can't hold. It seems as though his mind has been opened greatly. And an open mind can be a great thing, but it seems that his mind has been opened so much that he's believing any thought that comes into his mind. And something that's also very interesting is that a lot of the statements and claims that Connor has been making in the past few weeks are very congruent with the teachings of spiritual teachers such as Eckhart Tolle and the Buddha. You know, things such as everything is God's essence in physical form. There's not separate lives, there's just life itself. And every external pursuit is damned to fail. These are all very common claims in their spiritual scriptures and literature, but yet Connor seems to have...
I haven't really looked into all that, so I don't know. I'd like to think I have an open mind to spirituality and things like that. I'm agnostic, so do with that what you will, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I gotta look into ayahuasca, but it just sounds like it kind of changes like brain chemistry in a way. I don't know. Well, we gotta look into this more.
Come to these realizations on his own experience. Now, I'm not saying Connor is completely enlightened or he's the next Buddha or Jesus or something. It's very possible that, you know, he still is not in a firm mental state. That's certainly possible. But when I look at Connor, I see somebody that is more at peace than anyone that I've seen before. So it's hard for me to just write him off as crazy. But Connor, I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. I got your back. If you need anything, please reach out. You guys keep an eye on him as well. He's doing a 40-day fast right now, which can be very dangerous. I'll be checking in with him every couple days. If you need anything, please let me know. Anyways, man, I'm here for you. I got you. And until next time, peace out.
Connor's spiral started when he took fenestrate a while back. What's that? There's a whole syndrome being investigated right now called post-fenestrate syndrome, where it causes sexual, mental, and physical symptoms that do not stop even after cessation of the drug. I have PFS myself, and it's been horrible. Tens of thousands of others globally have it as well. What they found is that it cuts off neurosteroids, oh my god, in the brain, which are metabolites of I could read. I swear I could read. Progesterone, cortisone, and testosterone that bind to and agonize the GABA receptor, similar to the... I'm not gonna find benzo. Okay, and antagonize the NMDA receptor, similar to ketamine, including relaxation, sedation, and antidepressive effects. They've also found that it blocks adrenaline, causing fatigue, and alters androgen receptor genes where the CAG repeat is elongated, which is studied to be associated with further fatigue, loss of libido, and loss of sexual function. In Connor's video with Kenny Ko, he admits to experiencing side effects of finasteride, am I saying that right? Whatever, that he experienced for 2 years. Connor would know the sexual side effects of the drug, but he would be completely oblivious to the mental symptoms because most of the general public is not aware. Around the time he was battling these side effects was when his decline started, which he has acknowledged. His experience and hedonia, fatigue, loss of drive, emotional numbness, and others started dabbling in psychedelics to try and fix the symptoms out of the desperation that he was experiencing, not realize it was making the problem worse, inducing psychosis. His issue stems from a lack of dopamine signaling that he wasn't getting from low neurosteroids. If he keeps at this and doesn't see a doctor who treats neurosteroid deficiencies, he will be beyond repair. My advice, he needs to see Dr. Mark Gordon in Encino, California. Whoa, what the fuck? I don't know about that, but interesting. I don't know. I really don't know. Who's Brett Maverick? We're gonna look into that real quick. He has like a mixture of Alpha M and like Besus thumbnails. That's interesting. Cool. He's just like a mixture of those two, I guess. Okay, let's look at Let's look at this one real quick.
This video is for educational purposes only, and the message that I want to spread to everybody watching this video is to not do drugs. Don't do drugs. What's up, everybody? I'm Polski Olympia and welcome back to my channel. Yo, today we're talking about Conor Murphy. If you don't know who he is a fitness YouTuber. I'm also a fitness YouTuber. I do workout videos. But today we're talking about Conor Murphy, the Conor Murphy situation, and what is really happening. So I think I know because I have been watching all of his recent uploads. From watching all of those videos, I'm going to tell you the story that I think happened. So, the 5th May 2020, he went on a ayahuasca trip. Now, ayahuasca is a drug, I would say, and it's being used in spiritual communities to get enlightened. Ayahuasca is DMT, that's the main substance in ayahuasca. And I think that Conor Murphy has had a bad experience in which he said he died. All of this, I've heard this from his videos, all of it put together.
I fucking died on that ayahuasca trip. They poisoned me. It was this weird cult, but now I'm on Earth. I died, but I'm seeing my dad again. Right now, you're witnessing it.
He thought he died and he became God.
I'm kind of scared of that still, because even though I'm God, like, what if, again, this is acting, Conor Murphy was so egotistical that he wanted to become fucking God? It's a pretty rhetorical question. Obviously, I already know because I'm God.
He basically felt so amazing and happy, like in infinity. But when he was sober, the experience was over. And that was not supposed to rhyme. When he came back, he started using drugs, LSD. What is really happening to him is he is suffering from a psychotic break or psychosis. Yes, psychosis. I think drug-induced psychosis, which can happen when you use hardcore drugs. He seems to be delusional on the thought that everyone should be awakened and enlightened.
Is that other people aren't feeling like this. Because when every single person on the planet feels like this, it's fucking heaven. You can do literally anything.
He said his address and he said this.
You can walk into my bathroom and you can witness what true happiness feels like. You can witness what it's like to actually meet God. Watch out, not you. No, I'm not sure I do.
To me, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah, he was trying to convince everybody who was on the call with him to get enlightened. He was trying to enlighten everybody. It truly went the wrong direction, and he seemed crazy in all of his videos. It's pretty obvious that he's high on something because of his bizarre behavior and the way he's acting.
It would make me a god.
Make a fucking god, Trilstein! You're a fucking god!
What is it?
It's enlightenment! It's happening in God! It's happening!
I understand, like, make some crazy shit, make them think it, and I can see what you like. What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck, right? Yeah, she's gonna be on YouTube. I mean, I'm gonna talk to her. No, wait, fuck, what is the video? What's the video? Tell me the video! You know it! Tell me the fucking video. Guys, by the way, I'm acting. This is really good acting. Come on, just tell me. Why would I be recording you guys right now? What makes you happy? I have unlimited money in the world, right? What's the most viral fucking video on earth? What does everyone want? Yeah, you know it. What does everyone want? They want fucking enlightenment. They get to fucking experience it. They get to watch it on YouTube. I lost you for a second. I'm just acting. It's not real.
Oh. That doesn't seem like acting, bro. Oh, that's Aryia. Wanted to let everyone know that we found Conor. Thankfully, he's okay, and we're handling the situation. Seriously, thanks everyone for your concern and care for Conor. Yeah, yeah, him, Kevin, Langu, Benjamin, Seta, they're all friends. So
they're gonna help him. So I hope he's fine. I mean, this was a crazy ass day for me because I was not expecting these kind of videos from him. This video is for educational purposes only, and the message that I want to spread to everybody watching this video is to not do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs. Okay, let's look at his channel again. So we got like a basic idea of what happened.
We should go do that afterwards, yeah.
This is during the pandemic or before?
Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're here at Pacific Beach, and today this video is all about Photoshop. We'll be seeing if girls Facetune or Photoshop their pictures. We'll be seeing if they think I Facetune or Photoshop my pictures, and we will actually be having girls pull up their Instagram.
So that was all before the pandemic. Oh, he talked to Aryia.
All right, Aryia, no way, we're here with a YouTuber. Okay, so Aryia, you're a YouTuber. YouTube is a sort of acting, wouldn't you agree?
Is a what?
Like a sort of acting? Like, even though it's kind of you, you're kind of putting on some sort of front, right?
Yeah, I think it depends on the channel, but I'd say for myself on Simple, Sexy, Stupid, there's definitely a level of, you know, character.
Yeah, for sure, me too. Like, I feel like I wasn't being my true self at all. It was forced. Everything is a little forced. You know, you try and be more energetic to girls. You try and kind of make them like you more. Like there's an aspect of you're kind of forcing things, you know, and I know you've experienced that, right?
Yeah, faux show.
What would you call that?
Arya's
that
face.
Kind of feeling of you need to force things, that this false self. It's kind of its own person, right? Like it's almost like you have two people.
Yeah, I think there's a fine line, you know. I think there's, you know, when you get on YouTube, obviously you want to like deliver your best self. And there's nothing wrong with that, with putting maybe a little more energy or trying, you know. But I think where it becomes a problem or where it becomes that other person is when that line is crossed and you're being fake, you know.
Interesting. So what's like a quality that you would describe as fake? So you're interacting with a girl, right? What's something that you've done that has been like fake?
I think a lot of my older videos were more fake. I think the first couple of years of doing my channel, I felt like I needed to be like this tough guy persona or like this cool frat dude persona, which was like super inauthentic to me. Although there were authentic parts, it's like maybe even the jokes I make or the jokes I make, or sorry, I'm getting text.
You're good. Think of how you looked, bro. You looked completely different. Didn't that seem, describe that feeling of that fakeness of how you looked, of the self-expression. You looked like a frat boy, but you weren't a frat boy inside. Explain how horrible that felt, and then now that you're self-expressing yourself, now that you're more like what these kids would consider more like emo-ish goth, it feels fucking incredible, and it doesn't matter what other people think. Like how do you explain that?
Yeah, for sure. I would say this: it's I subconsciously constructed an idea of who I was supposed to be and who other people wanted me to be in order to be liked and in order to make good content. And then slowly, I started wearing this idea of me's shoes more and more, that eventually what happened is and people did like it. That's the worst part, is people liked and rewarded this idea of myself that I portrayed.
Right.
Which was the worst feeling of all, because then it was me being fake and then people liking that fake me, which made me then confirmed that I shouldn't be myself. I should just be this fake thing because that's what people like. And that feels terrible to have people like the fake you. So yeah, so then what happened was I got to my breaking point and I'm like, fuck this shit. Like literally, I don't give a fuck if you like me, don't like me, watch my videos, not watch my videos. I mean, obviously I want to make good content and do this thing that I'm passionate about, but not at the cost of selling my soul. So I started dressing the way I wanted to dress, expressing myself how I wanted to express myself. And I think people respect that. They may not like it sometimes, but they respect it.
No, you know? They do. In fact, they fucking love it, because that feeling of just wanting to be oneself, that's really the only thing that every human has. And there's this weird false self called the ego that wants to crush it, but it's just not true. And when you get to a certain point, you realize that being yourself gives you a crazy amount of energy. You don't think when you talk. wait, did I preface this by saying that this is an acting experiment?
No.
It's acting. Got you guys. It's acting. I'm not being crazy. It's acting. You thought that somehow I was acting in the rest of the videos, and then now I'm not. Like I slipped into. No, it's acting. So
That's creepy.
I'm practicing my acting, bro. But
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's super intense in this. Oof.
I asked you before we started recording. I'm like, "Are you good, dude?" Being all. I'm like, "Oh, he's excited. Whatever."
What if I told you that the more and more you become your true self, the more and more people are attracted to you? Because the real part of people are only attracted to that because that is them. Everyone has the same thing inside them that attracts them to each other. And so have you noticed that since you're more of your sense of self, like since you're more of your actual self, you've been attracting a different type of person?
Yes, certainly.
A more real person.
Yeah, I definitely think you attract what you are, you know? And we're all like these incomplete puzzle pieces. And if you're like, you know, if you're a toxic person or if you have unhealthy tendencies, like you're really needy or you're really insecure, you're going to find other people who can confirm that bullshit and who see that in themselves. And you guys kind of do this circle jerk of confirming each other's BS. Whereas if you're
absolutely,
you know, enlightened or more comfortable with yourself, that will turn off an unhealthy person, actually, but it will turn on the best type of people that you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even though you know that to be true, right? You really, you know that to be true, that the more that you are yourself, the better you feel and the more you can inspire others, attract others, just create an amazing world for yourself. You still have a few things holding you back. Why? Name a thing. Yeah, name a thing where, you know, you said something that maybe wasn't completely true. You kind of told a little white lie. You kind of did something that didn't really feel like yourself. Why do you keep doing it? And I'm not asking that to you. This is to everyone. You feel this, right?
Yeah.
Like, name something in the past little while that you kind of, and remember, this is acting. This is acting, so you can name anything, right? You can name anything. Don't be afraid to say it because it's acting. There's no fear because these people can't think that you're crazy. You can't go to jail for the things that you said. You can't nothing bad can happen because it's an acting experiment. In movies, anything goes. So right now, we are in this acting movie. Guys, as I said, we are acting. So tell me something vulnerable and I will feel you and empathize with you 100%.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Do you get it?
No, I don't.
So because of the scenario that I created, guys, this is the truth. Everything I'm going to say after the word acting is a lie, okay?
Got it.
Me and Aryia are acting.
Okay.
That just set the frame that I could say fucking anything.
Okay.
I could say fuck, bitch, shit, anything. And it doesn't matter because we're acting and it's fine. I'm not myself. I'm playing a character.
Yes, you're a character right now.
So tell me something that is vulnerable.
Arya's so confused.
That it's holding you back. You want to say something like, something is fucking holding you back. When you're not your true self, it's like a weight. It weighs you fucking down. And if ego completely takes over, it weighs you down so much, you fucking kill yourself, dude. Have you ever been at that point where it weighed you down so much, you can't even move? You don't want to live?
Should I tell lies? Like, am I acting? Like, should I just make up a story right now?
Yeah.
Or should I just tell the truth? I should make up a story. Like, you want me to make some shit up.
Well, we're acting, so as an actor, tell the truth.
Okay, but not as myself.
Right, you're not yourself. You can't go to jail because you're not yourself. You're acting. You're playing a character. Let's name the character. Let's name the character Wolfie, dude. You're Wolfie, okay? You're not Aryia.
So, but do you like wink, wink, want me to tell you like real things, or wink, wink, want me to like fucking?
You know what I want. You get it. You know what I want.
What's up, Aryia?
Oh,
what's up, dude?
We're all in on it, okay? You know that we're in on it. Tyler just is getting more in on it while he didn't understand fully before, and now he does. Now he's an actor. So just tell a story. What's on your mind? You got to realize that your true self is literally just what's on your mind. It flows out. You don't control it. We don't have control. There's no sense of free will. Guys, we're acting. Of course, we have free will. We have free will, you dumb fucks. You can't believe that. You guys almost believe that.
He wants you to wink,
Wait,
wink.
what did he
Tell
say?
a real
It's really a story. What's on your mind? You got to realize that your true self is literally just what's on your mind. It flows out. You don't control it. We don't have control. There's no sense of free will. Guys, we're acting. Of course, we have free will. We have free will, you dumb fucks. You can't believe that. You guys almost believe that.
He wants you to wink, wink. Tell a real story.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That wasn't me.
Okay, spout some fucking bull. I'm not an actor right now. Spout some bullshit when I act. Okay. What is it?
It's enlightenment. It's happening. God, it's happening.
Wait. Connor, wait.
This is the feeling of no insecurity, of no, you just get to release. You realize that everyone is actually like this. There's no crime. There's no crime. There's no evil in the world. Everyone is the same. It's like this horrible virus that's trying to make you think that you're evil. And so you repress shit. And guys, we're acting, by the way.
We're acting, by the way.
And isn't it cool? Because when we get in a state of acting, we can actually be ourselves.
We can actually touch ourselves.
It's incredible. And so I think you realize what I'm doing right now. Do you realize what you're part of, like on the screen?
No. Yes, kind of. Yes. I mean, yes.
What are the comments for this? Connor Murphy, the type of guy to document his drug experiment while shirtless. This poor YouTuber was actually sober and had to cope with Connor's trip. I feel for him. What's his channel? Connor definitely needs help. It's good to be awakened, but his personality is erratic. I wish the best for him. He is one of the very few fitness guys I actually like. Not for his falsehood he portrays, but for his creativity and content.
No. Of course I fucking know.
You know where this is going.
You're gonna take your shirt off. That's where it's going.
Yes, I am. Fuck yeah, I am. I'm gonna take my fucking shirt off.
You're goddamn right. You better.
Yourself, because bro, you don't understand. Clothing is a societally constructed thing. It's not our.
You know what? You're right. You're right. God, I can finally be myself. Be shirtless with Connor Murphy. I can finally be shirtless.
Should I get shirtless?
And guys, by the way, just to let you know,
debating if I should get shirtless. Nah.
Me and Aryia, dude, it's dope because, dude, we're gonna make it in Hollywood, man. So just so you guys know, me and Aryia planned this beforehand. Like, it's all a script. So
yeah.
Holy fuck. This feels fucking incredible, dude. Like, I've been experiencing this the past week. Like this feeling that we're experiencing of just pure. You get to be.
They said he had his. That guy said he had his trip on the 2nd of May. I don't remember. It was around this time. So this is like right after though.
Yourself.
Yes. Yes. Just nothing like being shirtless with another man makes me feel more like myself.
Dude, I know. Like. Fuck. It's weird, dude. I don't know how long to go on these YouTube videos because on the one hand, you can't keep. Will people watch forever? No, maybe. It's the weirdest feeling because you realize that in the universe, I'm on this prophecy, bro. And again, this is acting. I'm on this prophecy, okay? It started a week ago when I was reborn from this ayahuasca trip. So I was on ayahuasca and I was reborn. And guys, this is acting. I don't actually do drugs. So I was reborn on this. I have a friend that actually did ayahuasca, so I have a lot of experience, guys. So I was reborn from this ayahuasca trip, right?
I felt like I was a baby. Like, as in, I was in this Connor body, but I had zero thought. I had zero concept of the world, and it felt incredible. This amazing sense of wonder. And so all of a sudden the thoughts kind of, you know, the ego started forming, and I lost it. But then I learned how to gain it back. This shit is inside of us, and it's this energy, it's this God energy inside all of us. And so when you put yourself with someone with this God energy, you feed off of it. You know, when you put yourself in a more accepting environment, your house is so much more accepting than your fucking college, right? And you feel yourself becoming more of yourself. You feel yourself becoming more comfortable. Homie, your old YouTube videos, you weren't comfortable at all. You were suffering. That uncomfortableness is pure suffering, and we don't recognize it. Now, we actually get to be ourselves. There's nothing, literally nothing we can't do. Think about it, bro. If this feeling, like, this was me for a while, it was and all of a sudden it was like and all of a sudden it started getting exponential. If here's death, right? It's exponential. This stuff, you can use tools such as meditation and stop thinking and stop having this insight, and you can get back down to earth.
And time stops. Time freezes. The quantum field is infinite, endless, and you can tap into it at any moment. If you're struggling, you can tap into this higher vibration of consciousness in order to gain the strength, whatever you need. Not even theoretical things like strength, but things such as money. If the only reason you're
Connor's like, yeah, he's bullshitting me right now.
It's because you haven't tapped into this higher God vibration.
You have any idea the sexual experiences I've been having in the past few days? Bro, imagine this. Imagine when you have this power. Imagine when everyone feels like this. The thought of sexual, like, constructs is a lie. Everyone's horny all the time. Everything goes. Like, everything fucking goes.
My semen holds the exact genetic code of life. If that's not an obvious metaphor of show you that God exists in my cock, then I don't know what is.
We're acting. Guys, no, Aryia, I literally, you're not going to believe this shit, right? But if you realize that the possibilities are endless, you realize this God forming in you. You realize that you are God, that everyone's God. I had sex with God last night. I fucked God. I came inside.
He's fucking kinky. He likes it in the ass. He told me a couple times.
I'm wondering how this is. Now, this is a weird limiting thought. YouTube is not going
like how he's just working out in the back over there
to like me talking about that crazy shit. So it's going to be demonetized, but that's okay, right? This video is so viral that it has to spread. It just has to. And some of my videos
spread like chlamydia at UC Santa Barbara.
Bro, STDs, they're not real. I told you, bitch, the serum.
I need some of that, by the way. I've been waiting. I've told you I'll try it.
I'm giving it to you now. You realize that they don't.
Oh, I feel it now. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, fuck.
What the fuck is happening, dude? I gotta, like, okay, fuck. I gotta calm down. There's this weird... I have to calm down because I'm gonna get kicked out of my apartment or arrested or something. This is the danger, right? Everyone has to kind of experience this at the same time. Because this is why people are in jail. People are in jail are experiencing this enlightenment, but they're not on the same level. They have no self-control where they completely get to that level and they're away from Earth. And so, like, what I have to do is calm back down to Earth and make sure that I get these videos out. As soon as I get these videos out, nothing matters. It's a wildfire. Nothing matters because all it takes is one people to catch on. Like, you caught our energies, it just catches on. And so it just happens, dude. And so it just takes one person to watch this video and it's a wildfire. And then all of a sudden this video has literally fucking millions of views.
Billions.
Yeah.
Trillions.
Yeah.
How long are we going to keep doing this, Connor?
We don't have to anymore. this is it. I'm glad you brought that up. So I have this weird sense of purpose where I know when things are perfect. And we just made a perfect YouTube video, dude. Isn't it funny? You had no idea that we were making this, huh?
I did not, bro. But I did. But deep down, I knew all along.
You knew all along because guess what? We planned this out before.
Of course we did.
We're
acting.
Dope. All right, let me stop recording.
Like, I get Aryia was joking around with him, but that was intense. How much did he take? Wait, so he went back to doing his old videos?
Have you ever tried what's called a soul-gazing kiss? Yo, what's up, guys? So, Premasati Yoga doesn't necessarily have to be some private practice just with you and your partner. It can actually be a practice that you use to meet new people and establish a connection with strangers very, very, very quickly. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to go out on 6th Street tonight, meet some new people, do some Premasati Yoga with them, make some cool connections, talk about spirituality, and yeah, we'll see what happens. See, Premasati Yoga doesn't have to be done sitting down. It can be done standing up. If you're at the bar or the club, you can do Premasati Yoga with a stranger and make an excellent connection with them standing up.
His eyes are sunken in. Hey.
Sweet. Wow. What's your name?
Stacy.
Stacy, you told me that. What's my name?
I don't know.
You don't know my name because we just met, right?
Right.
So you're not a paid actress?
No.
We literally just met, okay? On 6th Street, this is the first time meeting. People think I pay girls to be in these videos, right? That's not what it's about, okay? But basically, I was talking to you a little bit about this yoga. It's this thing called Premasati Yoga. And it's designed to be a type of meditation that people actually do because it's actually fun, right? When you're sitting there by yourself, it's boring. Like, why don't you do meditation? But you've tried it before, right?
Yeah, and I fell asleep.
Right, it's boring. Right?
Yeah.
This is a type of meditation that's going to be dope. It's going to be actually fun.
Okay.
I've meditated before. It's pretty fun. I like it.
Do you feel a little tingly? Do you feel a little...
What are they doing? What the...
Lightheaded.
Yeah, interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more relaxed. So the more you do this, we only did 10, and usually we do like 30 or something like that. But because we're on the street, we don't want it to be dangerous because you can... Wow. I don't know if that's family friendly for YouTube. We might want to block that out.
So no real cuts in that. Interesting. What are these streams? 2 hours?
Anywhere, go where you are. Yeah. Anywhere, I'll go where. Fun, interesting street. Turn on the camera! Actually wrote a book that I will release. Oh yeah, Google Drive. Let's go there. So Google Drive. Google Drive. Google Drive. We're making a documentary, motherfucker. I just wrote a book. Insane or Line. That sounds like a mighty fine book. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Motherfucking Dogecoin is soon to be 7 billion. So let's see. Can we share this document? Each one of you are donating to a very specific wallet. It's gonna be a medical, and you bet because there's a great flood. There's a great flood coming. It's gonna be cool. Or maybe it's just all in my fucking mind. I don't fucking know.
What is happening?
This is also a music video, so we're gonna go. I don't know why the DJs wouldn't rap over to that shit.
Leo Guru, Pinky, and Connor Murphy are taking over the world. Book of Revelation.
You take it, and the problem with you very clearly is that you're lacking just grounding.
Interesting. So you're saying my root chakra is out of balance?
Frame it or word it however you like for yourself. But
I thought reality was groundless, though.
It is, but as long as you care about living at all as a human, which you probably do, and you don't want to cause a lot of suffering to others and even to yourself, you also have to, keep one foot on the ground.
Interesting. So, okay. So, have you seen Fifth Encounters of the Close Kind? Talking about shit, you know what I mean? I think there's a more efficient way to go about it, because that would be really cool if we could get like something for tomorrow for the Great Awakening. I don't know, just a thought. But again, like I have not been to the high levels of consciousness like through your 5-MeO DMT trips. I'm only fooling around with the silly ayahuasca, so I'm not gonna act like I know what I'm talking about.
The problem is not the ayahuasca. The problem is that fundamentally, when you came into it, you were not a grounded individual.
Okay.
Right. So you still have a lot of development work to do. You have a lot of maturity left to actualize. And so you went very deep with the ayahuasca, and now you're over-consuming it, but you're not interested in actually doing the grounding work, the foundational stuff to ground yourself in reality, to discipline yourself.
What is he doing?
And to be responsible, and you're just kind of like having fun with this whole thing, and you're kind of letting loose.
Isn't that cool though? Like, wouldn't anything else be like some restricted form of like the ego?
No, because these restrictions and limitations have a value in them. They exist for a reason. It's not just squares who follow the rules. The rules are there for a reason, because when you don't follow the rules, it can hurt you and lots of other people.
That's true. Oh, I want you to think about this. So, in the infinite reality, don't you think, wouldn't it make sense for you to be absolutely fucking mind blown? You know what I mean? Like, there's something missing from reality right now. Like, it's cool, but like, obviously, like, everyone's still searching for shit, right? I mean, what if there really was some mystical mind blown experience, and that's kind of the whole joke, you know what I mean? Like, you're going through this awakening shit, you think it's gonna take 1,000,000 fucking years, and then boom, it just happens. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, it happens. And so, what's your point?
No, I'm saying like,
find meaning in these things.
Yes.
And as long as you do, then you're part of a community, you're doing social activity. It's not like you're alone in a cave just by yourself. If you were just in a cave by yourself, starving yourself to death, I would say don't do that, but still, if you want to do it, go ahead. But you're not doing that. You're playing a very highly social role. It's not just that you have a little group of 5 people that you're doing this with. You're doing this with hundreds of thousands of people, and you're affecting my community as well. So you're not just doing it alone. You're even dragging me and others who I don't know who else you're dragging into this. Change your situation and allow you to ground yourself. I mean, what is the problem with not stop taking it and go back and do some of the fundamentals? Do some fundamentals of just like meditation, daily life, and you can still teach or talk about whatever you want. You don't have to stop doing that, but also just kind of like learn to operate without the ayahuasca. And it takes time to integrate, because you've had profound experiences and insights. Take time to integrate. Sometimes between deep trips, I will take 6 months.
Wow.
I will take 3 months. The first time. Truthful.
What if I actually just became content with being wrong? And so, like,
you were telling me, when was it? Back during the turn of the year, that something or other was going to happen at the end of the year. I don't know, even remember what it was anymore. Some kind of awakening thing. What happened? Where is it? Nothing happened.
Exactly. Yeah, I made a wrong prediction.
Exactly. So what? So and you have not changed anything about your worldview since then. You're still fundamentally doing the same thing, except you've switched the date from last year now to tomorrow. And then when tomorrow doesn't happen, you're going to switch it to next week and so forth.
But did you see the prediction that did come true?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so there's one prediction that came true, and I filmed it, and it was pretty...
A broken clock is right twice a day. That means nothing.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, okay.
Women.
Right, well, that'd be slightly different because it'd be a different perspective. It'd be more like if you want to be raped by a man, then it'd be okay to rape him, like something like that.
Whoa, what?
Without infringing and impinging upon, you control what you post on my forum and all of this sorts of stuff. And whether you drag my brand into whatever you're talking about and the things that you put into the minds of your followers, you control that. You need to be responsible about that. And right now, you're not being responsible. And in fact, you're being very disrespectful to my work when you do these things.
I think the work is so powerful. How could it possibly be disrespected? It's just pure truth from the Godhead.
Disrespected, and you're doing a good job of it.
Oh, interesting.
Somehow you managed to find a way.
Huh. Well, I will try and spread the truth in the most efficient way possible. And you are giving me some new ideas. So I think that
spread the truth.
Right.
Without infringing and impinging upon the agenda and prerogatives of other people, right? You know, I'm not banging down your door and you know, trying to speak for you and putting words in your mouth and telling your followers what to do, or sending my followers to trash you. Don't do that kind of stuff.
Because if you did that, I'd
have a sort of a sense of where your boundaries are and where my boundaries.
Look this shit up. Look up urine therapy and then look up eating your own feces because it's...
Okay, we're done. Hey, what's up? So I decided to split this video into 2 parts. There's a lot happening with Connor, and he's going to be dropping something soon, so kind of want to see what's happening with that and want to keep updated on this story, so gonna do a part 2. So hope you enjoyed the first part. Thanks for watching.